Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is Friday. Let's end the week with a new project. This particular car was actually bought to order. Already sold. So yeah, I know most of the time, as soon as I show you a car for the first time, I get a lot of people messaging me about it and a lot of people asking how much. But in this case, it was bought to order. It's sold already. The customer, yeah, she's just passed her test. It's a first car for her. She was looking for specific sort of things in the car. I'll explain a little bit when I bring it in and show you. But yeah, it is a really nice little car. Very, no, we've done loads of these, guys. It's a little Fiat 500, but it's the sport version. So it's got a few different sort of, little bits and pieces around the car. It looks incredible. So let's bring it in. We'll have a quick walk around it. We'll have a look at the damage, and then we're just going to jump straight in with it and then crack on all day with this one. We'll do as much as we can, as quickly as we can, because she's just passed the test and she wants to drive it straight away. She wants it like today. We need to fix it up for her. It's going to take, I said maximum 2 weeks. That's it. Because it's got to go to the paint shop as well. I'll explain about the paint in a minute. So yeah, let's get cracking. I'll bring it in. I'll show you what we've got. Let's do this. Right. Okay, guys. Here she is. Look at that colour. I've never done one of these Fiat 500s in this colour before. It looks incredible. It is a really nice package. It's the 500 Sport, so it's S. Hasn't got the panoramic glass roof on with this Sport. But it's got these nice alloy wheels, nice extra trims that go around, spoiler. Back and front bumpers are slightly different to the lounge or the pop, so this Sport is a little bit better. This one is a 2013. It's got black tap windows, tinted glass on the back, around the back. Yeah, it's got some really nice touches to this car. When you start looking at it, you think, wow, that looks good. It's even got these little normally what happens around these rear surrounds on these glass, you get this all white around here. This one's all black. Yeah, it's really nice. Really nice car. So basically, the story with this one is that this car was bought to order. So got in contact with me and said, look, my daughter's passed her test. She really loves the little Fiat 500 now. She's been driving her mum's red one that I actually sold that to her a while back now. I think it's about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago I sold that car to her. So she's been driving her mum's car around on a learner driver lesson, learner insurance kind of thing. She's now passed her test and she wants to get herself a little Fiat 500. But she didn't like the white interior with the white seats and the white roof, the roof liner. She didn't want none of that. She didn't want the white steering wheel. She wanted the black interior, black steering wheel, black seats, and a darkish colour on the outside. This one come up. I sent them some pictures. She absolutely loved it, and it is a great little car for her. Perfect little first car for her. I'll quickly show you the inside. Straight away, we've got some damage to the handle, so we've got to sort this out, which is just a hinge there on the handle, which is no problem. We've done loads of those before. I'll show you the inside quickly because it does look really good. Like I said, you've got this black. It's got this black roofing with the black leather seats. The dash is all black. Black steering wheel. Little red stitching going around the seats as well. Really nice car this is. And she absolutely loves it. It's even got a flat bottom steering wheel as well on the bottom of that. So yeah, it has got some little bits and pieces we need to deal with. We need to deal with, obviously this is broken. Don't know why, but that's broken. So we've got to change that venting system. Got to look at that stereo. That's not working. It looks like someone may have popped that out because You can see that the caps are missing. But yeah, we'll get to that. It's just little bits and pieces, really. Great new tyres all round. The tyres are like brand new. New discs and pads on the front. I know that for a fact because you can still see the actual paint on the disc there and on top there, and the new pads. So someone has just spent some money on this car. Really just spent some money on the car. But yeah, let's have a little walk around it and we'll get to the damage in a minute. This side and the back is more or less untouched. There's a couple of scratches, but nothing major. I'll get out as much as I can and do whatever I can for this side. But this side, yeah, it's really good condition. Got these little stickers here, which is a bit weird. They normally do them with stickers, don't they? But yeah, 2013. And the actual rear end is really nice. Got a little spoiler here. This is the actual extra spoiler that come with a sport version, and then someone stuck some sort of plastic thing that goes on the top. Not seen that before, but we'll have to do a little tidy up of this because can you see the little, it's sticking out like the rubber. So I think if we just tidy that up, just to make it a little bit more presentable, and I think we're going to leave that on. So as we go around, you can start seeing the damage over on this front corner here. Again, this end, this quarter, absolutely fine. Just can't see any problems with it. The paintwork is so good. Again, the tyre, it's really good condition. So this is where the damage is, really, is this wing and this door. And around the front end, this side of the bumper's okay, but we've got some scratching, and this headlight I think is out of line a little bit. I think that's just popped, so we need to address that. But we're taking the bumper off anyway, and we're going to get this corner. He's going to spray this corner in for me, basically, to make that better. Cannot get these parts in colour. No chance, nowhere out of the whole of England. I've looked, eBay, they're just not about. It's a very strange colour, this is. I've tried to find it in colour, but it's just not happening. And it's that colour there. So it's that blue midnight 407C metallic. Very strange colour, but really nice. You know, it is really nice. The combination with the sport, the wheels, the interior, it's just a really nice car. And obviously we're going to do the repairs, but we're also going to do full service, timing belt, water pump. I want to do all that as well for our new MOT. We'll get it all sorted and all done. Yeah, so she can have her first car driving around. Runs and drives great, no issues, no problems whatsoever. The door does open, but it just, yeah. Like that. We're changing the door anyway. We'll just have to keep a few things, like we'll keep the door card, swap that over. Handle and lock set, we'll swap that over as well. Got to change the wing mirror, just bits and pieces really, but it is a really nice car, it really is. So we can just crack on there, guys. Literally just start. These seats are really nice. I do like these seats. Got like a suede bit here, and then this like leather and fabric in the middle. Really nice seats for the sport. The back seats, again, really nice and tidy. Just needs a wipe around, just needs a clean, and they'll come up really nice. But yeah, so far so good. So I think we'll take it on the ramp, and we'll have a look at getting this wing off, get the wheels off. It's got to go over anyway. We're going to be doing the timing belt. That's on its way. Timing belt, water pump, full service. So the front bumper's got to come off, and then literally just strip the whole, this side's got to be completely come off. And then we'll just keep this in the lockup because I want to get this door off. So yeah, let's take it on the ramp, let's crack on, and let's just see what we can get done today. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, that didn't take too long at all, really. I've done tons of these, absolute tons. I know which bolts are what size they are, what order to take them out. And I just know, you know, like Paul at Love 500, you know, you just go through them really quickly once you've done a few of them. But yeah, let me show you some good points and some bad points. Let me show you the bad points first that I've found. This lower crash bar, that is definitely too, it's not straight, basically. It's had a little bit of a hit. It's had a donk. It's not straight. I don't know if it's worth trying to straight. This is so flimsy. This is just like look how flimsy that is. Look, it's so flimsy. I don't think that the actual, I can't remember what these called now. I think they're called like crash absorbers. I think those look straight. They look fine on the ends. It's just this middle part. So I don't know if it's worth trying to repair that or just put another one on there. I might just put another one on there just to be on the safe side. That's probably the best way to do it. But that's the only real bad point that I found. Everything else looks fine. Even with the wing off, behind the wing, the inner wing, no damage, guys. Has not been hit, not been dented. Even that has not... Maybe that's had a little bit of a twinged or, you know, but they're so... Look at it moving, look. It's so flimsy. But the most important thing to check is this inner wing here behind the actual wing itself, and there's nothing, no damage, no hits, nothing. So yeah, as you can see, I've took the door off as well. There's no damage behind the door. The hinges look good, but we don't know with the hinges until we put another door on, really. Do you know what I mean? If the door doesn't really line up well, then we might have to mess around with that or change these hinges completely that go into the actual body. Don't know. But so far, Jess's car is looking really, really good so far. The other thing I want to show you as well, guys, is that, like I said to you, someone has spent some money on this car just before the accident happened. New discs and new pads. Someone's only just fitted those, because I know, because the paint is still on the actual disc itself, apart from the bit that the pad touches. Unbelievable. So new discs and pads, and someone's fitted new drop links here and new shock absorbers as well. You can tell the difference in the paint compared to that. These are not original. Someone's changed these. I think that come up last year or the year before on an advisory, on an MOT on this car, because I've checked, and I think that was an advisory. So yeah, it makes sense. They're there. They've been changed. So that's good. New drop link there as well. It's just, yeah, honestly, this car it's really, really turned out to be a nice one. But that's where we are with that. Really want to do now is I want to concentrate now on the service part, the actual mechanical side of it. So I want to do drop the oil, get the oil air filter out, get the oil filter off, drop the coolant, because we're doing a timing belt and water pump on this anyway. So we can do that as well. We can start setting all that up, and then the car can just stay here until all the service parts come back, and we'll go from there. When it comes to the door and the wing, like I said to you, I'm not getting it in colour. It's just not going to happen. It's such a unique colour. This is the only one I've ever seen as well in this colour. So very, very unique. So what we'll have to do is have to get some door and a wing, a dark door and a wing, as close as we can. And I found them, I think, and we're going to get those, and then we're going to have them painted on the outside. I'll do the inside, so we'll tape it all up, stretch it all up, and I'll spray can the inside. It's just the outside got to go to the paint shop, so they'll paint the door, the wing, and the bumper. So yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's a really nice colour, and it is what it is. You can't find the parts in colour. You can't find the parts in colour. Simple as that. So yeah, let's crack on. We've got a little bit of stripping down to do, a couple of pieces to take off there, so I can get to the actual bolts at the bottom of the pulley. Potentially, this sticker's not there, right? The sticker is not there. Some people, some other channels, some other people that does 500s go, well, because the sticker's not there, it's been done. That's incorrect. Unless you've got physical evidence in a book that's been stamped and someone's written there that it's been done and it's been checked that it's been done, I'm not trusting it. I don't care how other people do it. I do it this way. I've physically got no evidence, so I'm changing that timing belt. And it's just good, do you know what I mean? To go, they ain't got to worry for another 100,000 miles or 10 years or whatever they last. I can't remember if it's 60,000 actually, 60,000 in 10 years or 8 years. You know, this car will definitely have she's going to have no problems with this car. Plus, as well, it's going to have a full service, and we're going to go through a new MOT, and I want no advisories on that MOT, and then we're good to go. So yeah, so far so good. This car, Jess's car, is really, really coming along nicely. So let's get set back up, and now let's start on the mechanical side of it, the engine side of it. Let's do this. Right, okay. Well, guys, there we go. That is the timing belt and water pump removed. Just there. It isn't the original one. I'll show you that now. It's an inner timing belt. It looks in good condition, but it's definitely still worth changing it. I always think anyway, really, for what it costs and for how quick they take. I don't take that long. Gates, not inner. It's a Gates timing belts, which means it has been changed. It has. So that's good. It's on it. That's its second timing belt. It's 2013. It's done 70,000 miles. So that's kind of about right. Let's be honest. But I still think it's worth changing. It looks like this water pump is the original, which is weird, really. I don't know why. I would never. I don't know what that pink stuff is there about, but yeah, I would never change a timing belt without changing the water pump on any car. Got to be honest. It just makes sense. While you're in there doing that work, you might as well just whip this off quickly and get it changed. I just think so. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to do it today. I'm still waiting for bits and pieces to turn up. We'll probably get on this Monday again. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. And we're going to move on now to the interior. I'll show you the... get in and out of the car. Very, very easy now. That's all been removed. See this vent here? Look, this is all broke, snapped. What I think's happened is that someone has fitted an aftermarket stereo, and then all they've done is just put this one back in its position, but as it won't even turn on. With the car running, this won't turn on. So I'm assuming that the wires at the back has been disconnected, and then they just push the stereo in. So I'm going to take this stereo out now, and we're going to remove this plastic piece at the top here. I'm going to get another one because it's all broken. It's all snapped there, snapped inside there. This don't work properly. There's all fins missing. It's just crap, really. So yeah, we're going to replace that for a nice black one, and we're going to get the stereo working as well. But yeah, so far so good. Done absolute loads so far today, guys. Really done loads. I've removed the fuel cap as well here, because that's got to go to my paint shop to get the paint matched, basically. And then I'll have to write how much I want on there and the paint code, and then they get their scanner and they put the scanner on this, and they're scanning not only for the colour, they're scanning for the shade of the colour. The computer tells them exactly how to mix it to get that shade perfect. So yeah, that's got to go to the paint shop. He's collecting that on Monday. But we could just crack on, guys, with a few other bits and pieces we've got going on with this car for today. So let's do now a little bit of interior stuff. The good thing about it is like, it's got a little flat bottom steering wheel and that on this one because it's the sport version. So you've got a flat bottom steering wheel. And it's just really, really nice. I do like these seats. Best interior I've seen, especially with the black roof as well. It's just a really, really, really nice combination, really. So let's get set up. Let's get that looked at now. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, sorry about the blare. Sun's coming through there, so sorry about that. But basically, we're getting no power to the stereo. I've just checked and taken out the stereo here. The wires are all connected there. I thought the wires might have been disconnected, but they're not. They're there. So, when I put the ignition on, like that, can't obviously start the car because it's all locked up and that sort of stuff. But that stereo should come on. Even when I'm holding the power button, I'm getting nothing. No power to the stereo whatsoever. So that to me suggests that it's a fuse issue. And I think the fuse box is underneath there. So I've got to find the fuses for the stereo so we can work out, what is going on. Why is this not working? It's all pointing to a fuse, I've got to be honest. I don't think there's a fuse in the back. No, there's no fuse in the back of stereo. They are down there. So, yeah, let's get set up and let's see if we can find it. I might get my power probe connected to the battery and then test every single fuse with my power probe. Hopefully that will sort of throw up a bad fuse, but I think that's our problem. We've also got a flashing mileage as well. You can see it flashing. So we'll have to do some sort of proxy alignment or something like that. Not less. I don't know if that's linked to the stereo. I don't know. It's probably linked to the Blue and Me module, which is behind this seat here. It's in there, isn't it? The Blue and Me module. I don't know if this is all linked, but we've got to try and get to the bottom of it, really. I can do a proxy alignment using multi-ECU scan with the laptop to get that mileage to stop flashing, I think. But that's normally the case with them Blue and Me modules. So let's continue and see if we can get this stereo a bit of power to it. I'll set you up, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let me just explain what I found. Because I know a lot of people, there's a lot of people out there that understands the ins and outs of bits and pieces, but some people don't. So, basically, I've got the power probe set up here, and it's connected to the battery on the car, okay? The ignition is on, so we've got power going to the actual car. So you can see we've got these fuses here. So what you do is, I'm going to try and do this. It's a little bit difficult, but I'm going to try and show you what I mean. So as I touch each fuse, you've got 2 points of each fuse, right? So you touch each side and you get like, see that red has come up on there, look. It's like red, all right? Like that. So it has to be red on the other side of the fuse, like that. So you know that this fuse is okay. If it's green one side and green the other side, it's fine. But this one here, which is a little bit closer. See this one here? This is a 10 amp fuse here, right? When I touch it, on this, I'm getting red here. You see that? It's a bit, I can't get a good connect on it because the phone's in the way now. Let me try and get it. I'm trying to, there you go. Right, so we've got red on one side of the fuse, okay? And then when I touch the other side, we got green. So what that means is that fuse right there, number with a 10 amp fuse, is not working. So if we can pull that fuse out, and I'm going to swap it for this one here, which is another fuse that I've got, a 10 amp fuse. I'm going to switch it over, then I'm going to check the stereo and see if this actually is our problem. I think potentially is. Definitely that fuse is gone. That fuse is definitely had it. So let's switch this over. I'll set you back up, but I just wanted to explain how this works really. So you just got to make sure the colours are the same both sides. And if they're not, if one's red and one's green, that's a broken fuse. I don't think I can. Can I just pull it out? We can have a little look. I don't know. Hold on. I can't see nothing in there now. Am I going to pull the wrong one out? Probably going to pull the wrong one out, am I? No, I got it, I think. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Right, let's have a look at that fuse. So there you go. Look, see, it's broken. The fuse has broken. That power probe, honestly, that's an absolute game changer. This is like to find out bits and pieces like this. I wonder if I can. I don't know if I can do this or not. Let me just. I'm gonna try and do it like this, but I need to be able to see what I'm doing. So let me get a little bit of light in there like that, and then I'm gonna connect this up here. All right, I'm gonna try and put that in there. Straight away, look. Straight away, guys. As soon as I put that fuse in, stereo works. So that was the problem. That was the issue. Definitely. It's working, look. We're getting power. So there we go. Right. Whew. Another little step. I want to take off this vent now. So now I know that's working. That's good. Let me take out that vent. Get rid of that because we've got another one going in. But that's all it was at the end of the day, was that fuse there. So I'll set you up, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay. Well, guys, that was a bit of a pain to get that one off there. The back of that stereo, I've got to be honest. But yeah, got it unplugged, and then just whipped out the old vent, which is all broken up and stuff. So I've got another one from the breakers. You can see it's just all broken, smashed there. So I'll get another one of them, and then we'll replace that, and then we'll put this one back in, put the stereo back in, and then I've got to get these cover caps because they were missing. And there is actually a fuse on the back of this stereo. I know I said there wasn't one, but there is, look. But we know that it works, so that can just go back straight back in once it's once we do the plastic vents first. But yeah, just another job. But at least we know that the stereo works, because it wasn't working. And I thought, is it the stereo or is it something else going on? And all it was that fuse down there, number 10 fuse, not number 10, it was a 10 amp fuse that had blown. So yeah, we are definitely getting there, guys. Right, okay, so that's really the inside. There's not much else to do on the inside, I've got to be honest, there ain't. That's it. We can just sort of turn our attention now to the door and the wing. Even sort of, you know, that front end, I've taken off the lower crash bar that's down there. We're going to replace that for another one. But there is some bits and pieces on the door that we need to get off, like the handle, the door card inside, the lock, some trims. That trim's got to come off. We need that to go onto the other door, but obviously we won't put that on until it's been painted. Then we can put it on. And there's some trims that's got to come off this side as well. So that's got to come out. That's got to come out. That's got to come off. And then this corner of the bumper is going to be resprayed and repainted once it's refitted to the car. So yeah, we have got some bits and pieces to finish off the day. It is getting on there, guys. I have done absolute loads today so far. We've absolutely smashed it out of the park when it comes to making a start on this car. Look at it. It is in absolute pieces, but it is going in the right direction, definitely. So I'll set you back up for a little while. Let's just see how far we get. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. Well, there you go. Couple of little bits off the bumper, ready for paint. Just a grille and a daytime running light. That had to come off. That corner's ready. Once it goes back on the car, then it can be, you know, we've got to go around a little bit with a paintwork here as well. On the wing, it's not too much, but it's got to be done. It's all scratched up. So we'll have that, as he comes around with the bumper, we'll have it blended into this wing. Yeah, that'll be that corner done. And then, yeah, I'm absolutely shattered. But we have done loads on this car. I've started stripping off all the bits and pieces off the door as well. Like the top trim that goes there. Bits and pieces, the door card. It's all gone over there. Still a few bits, but I've kind of run out of time today. But look how much I've done in one day on my own. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's amazing. Obviously, like once you get into it and start sort of cracking on, you can really get a lot done. I've done loads of these, and it does help that, like I said before, that, you know, once you've done a load of these bits and pieces of the same car, it just becomes a lot quicker. And that's obviously the reason why I'm able to sort of do what I'm doing. But I think the timing belt kit is coming on Monday. Hopefully it comes tomorrow. If it comes tomorrow, we can do that on Monday, and we can actually start putting all this back together, and get the wing and the door from the breakers, and then we can start, once I've painted the inside of the door, then we can hang the door, and then we can put the wing on and go from there. So yeah, once we get the door and the wing, it's really gonna come together quick. Yeah, for now, guys, that's it. I've run out of time. I'm going to call it there. That's going to be the end of today's video and the end of part 1 on this little Fiat 500. I'm really enjoying doing this one, actually. So, yeah, it is the weekend. It is Friday, so have a great weekend. Don't forget, drop me a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up. And I'll see you Monday, guys, in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you soon.